Hello, 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 beautiful lights, and welcome to Agape Tarot. I am Donna, I'm your sensitive channeler, and this is going to be a message for the collective. I do practice inclusivity here because all of our energy is intertwined. So this is going to be a message with the Oracle. So what messages does the divine, does our angels and guides want us to know? First card out is exchanging gifts. Ooh, going the distance. Regeneration. Message in a bottle. Treasure Island. Ooh. Loyal Heart. All That Glitters. Flexible. Ooh. Buy the book. Bottom of the deck, we got the Thinker. Change in the wind and fork in the road. So what I'm seeing here, this beautiful exchanging of gifts. I feel these are the gifts that you have. We all have. But I'm feeling like it's one gift that you've gone the distance with. You've completed. This could have been your transformation with this regeneration card. And I feel that this message in the bottle is Spirit saying, you know, there's more. There's more to this. There's more to your gifts. You have a cornucopia of gifts to tap into. I'm just getting like the Sacred Heart from this loyal heart. But I feel like it's also that loyalty to your path. To your spiritual path. And I feel like all just because we can develop or we have all gifts doesn't mean that all is for us. Because we have the all that glitters. But I also feel that there's a sense of falsity here. Requiring us to really tap into who we are. It's discovering what is truly for you and what is just not. And I don't want to say fake, but yeah, fake. If it's not your true path, it is not truth. It is fake. And I feel many things can be disguised as our truth. I feel Spirit is saying to be flexible with your choices, with your decisions. That it doesn't always have to be by the book. You may have gone online and found out about dark nights of the soul, awakenings. One man's truth or one man's treasure or garbage is another man's treasure. Vice versa. The flexibility, knowing what is right for you and not always having to go by the book, by what other people experience, because your experience is your experience. And we have to have some flexibility in that. So we have this thinker. We're thinking deeply about, what is your truth? What are your gifts? What are your talents? And I feel like this is somebody who has thought about, okay, I've accomplished this, I've mastered, or so we think, right? Because there's always learning. And we have to question the status quo. We have to question other people's experiences, whether or not they're ours or not. At least we wear the mask and fall in line with everybody else's story. So there is this shift, this change. It's funny, there's another card in here where I think it is a zebra that has the print of a giraffe, but you see it falling apart to expose the giraffe of who you are. But what I see in zebras are the duality, the yin and yang, the balance of energy. And there is this shift and this change that is occurring where we're thinking a little deeper. We're staying loyal to ourselves and knowing that all the treasures are within. Receiving those messages from your higher self to determine what is glitter and what is gold for you. Not to say we can't listen or watch things, but we need that discernment. We need that flexibility that all things are not just written in stone, but it is the story that you are writing for yourself. So with this change in the wind, we have a fork in the road. Which direction to go? Well, I don't feel like you need to choose path A or B. It is the flexibility. It's that neutral with that yin and yang, that duality. It's going down the center and finding our truth within the center, in the middle. I always say that, people that tell you a story about someone else, if you don't have that other person's side of it, and then when you have both people's side of the truth, their truth, somewhere in the middle, you will find the truth. So this is staying loyal to our path. Because of this going the distance, and we have completed and we finished something. We have received a gift from the divine. And we've made this completion, this transformation. Regeneration also talks about, resting, taking a break, thinking about our next move, thinking about what we have learned and how we can apply those messages, those gifts that we have received, and not being rigid by the book, but being flexible in your thought. Because somewhere in the middle is your gold, is your truth. When we take on other people's truths, that's when we wear the mask. And definitely we can exchange our ideals and our gifts with others, but you have to follow your own story. So we got 27, 47, 46, 44, 15, 9, 35, 12, 16, 19, 11, and 13. Some of those numbers might be significant for you. What else does the collective need to know, please? Yeah. You've gone the distance. You've closed out a cycle. Now we are back to the beginning, the fool's journey, to where we get to think about which way we want this wind to blow us. We have the King of Wands. And the Nine of Pentacles. I don't think this was an easy task. You know, whatever it was that you've completed and gone through. That's why we need that rest to recover. I want to get something on the King of Wands. What is the King of Wands, please? What is the King of Wands for the collective, please? Ooh. So the Page of Cups imagines, you know, a beginning of love and abundance. And the King of Wands is the king of action, even though the king doesn't really ever get off his throne. But it is now seeing something new and fresh, in abundance, in love, things that are going to bring more happiness and joy into your life, and taking the action after we need to rest. We need to rest, we need to recover, rejuvenate our energy. Spirit's saying so we can come out swinging. Come out swinging. And it gives us that time to pause and think of what we want to do with that cup. Yeah. So we can think about what we want. This is the Seven of Cups. Options. Which cup, which direction will we choose? What is your truth? What is your goal? And picking what is right for you. This is the shift, Tower. This is that shift, that change in the wind, and the Ten of Cups that is going to lead to your happiness, your joy, your abundance. So this shift is not bad. It is exposing, it is tearing down the walls to expose what is truly inside, what truly is gold for you, your treasures, your gifts, your next move, your next path. It also is that reminder that when we're not flexible, you know, when a structure is not flexible, it has no option but to crack and crumble. Instead of being able to bend. So that's that reminder that we need to stay flexible. But this is just the shift that needs to happen to take you to this next level, to take you to a new chapter where we are taking the action. We are finding what is truly ours and going after it, and that is where your true happiness lies. So right now I think we need to just breathe. We got the breathe with the thinker. Breathe. Take that break, take that breath, and just really think about where it is you want to head after you have recovered and recuperated your energy. Because I feel like you've come out of a really hard run. You know, like when we've done a marathon. And we just really need to recover. So, I am going to leave it at that. And I do hope you enjoyed your reading. Many blessings. Blessed be. Peace out. and agape.